Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Monday the 10th, Monday the 9th of January 2023. It is about 4:45 in the afternoon, early evening, 69 degrees Fahrenheit right now in Jacksonville, Florida, 49% humidity. That would be 21 degrees Celsius. We are off to the youngest daughters for dinner. Let's see, I'll just back out this way. It's kind of easier. Back all the way around. There we go. Oh, speed bumps everywhere you go. So, let's see. Where did I leave off last night? Oh, yeah, I went to the to the son's house for dinner. Uh, the daughter-in-law had made up a big old pot of chili earlier in the week. She got a deal on stew meat and hamburger and whatnot. So anyway, she made up a huge pot of chili earlier in the week, and last night she served it up in a casserole dish topped with basically tater tots, but they're tater rounds, and cheese. And then we had a chocolate cream pie, I think it was. Not 100% sure. It was good, whatever it was. Very creamy. What are we doing here? I think you done missed your turn, driver. Yeah, he's lost. Yeah. That was a hotshot driver pulling a trailer full of cars. And he done missed his turn. So anyhow, that was a whole bag full of toys sitting back there. Not today. I better not say that because I may come back to later tonight. Nah. I don't know. If I'm bored enough, come back and pick up a bag of toys and go through them. School bus. Must be late bus. None of the schools let out this late. It must be a late activity bus. I used to hate driving that. Loved it because you got to drive all over the place. When you're an activities bus, you don't really have a set route like you do on a regular bus route. It's not just like go and pick up 2 or 3 stops and go to the school or pick them up at school and have 2 or 3 drop-offs. With the activities bus, you might have just one kid, and it takes you, 15 minutes from the last stop to get to their stop. I'm saying that, and there's another bus, so maybe it's not. Maybe 5 o'clock? It could be just a later bus where the end of the bus is run, I guess. It's been a while since I've done it, so I'm not really all that up on it. A big old cardboard box for a water heater. It probably has the old water heater in it, so I'm going to stay with that. If it were crushed up, I would seriously consider grabbing it. And this fool wants to cross this road, so it's 2 lanes wide. They're sitting in the middle. And they're going to have a long break. Oh, turn signal and turned. Okay. Even after a couple of breaks. Why didn't you go into the driveway at the other side of the property? Oh. That could be so much fun to drive with. I hope this window isn't blaring you all out, the audio out. Such a nice day. Because that sun is right there. It'll go behind a tree in a minute. Sun's going down later and later. So maybe 6 o'clock or so by the time it starts getting dark. A little after 6. So depending on where we go, I'm going to need my sunglasses. So I may as well grab them now. May need to grab my sweatshirt as well. I'm supposed to chill off this evening. Again, depending on where we go and where we actually eat outside or not. Oh, excuse me. So, I started cutting up cardboard last night. I haven't done it in a while. Yeah. Even though I've got fairly decent scissors, man, it was tearing my hand up. I'd get 1, maybe 2 strips cut, and I'd have to stop. My hand would just be sore. So I ended up, after a while, going out and getting out my bottle of Frank's and rubbing it into my hands. I only got half a dozen cardboard strips cut, and I need 4 or 5 times that. So I didn't even think it was going to be a problem. I mean, it's kind of like the place needs to be painted. So I was talking to my son about it, and that's what he does. And I had thought about asking him, just get me the paint and the stuff that I need to paint it. But I also know that my shoulder's not going to last one whole wall. So, I'll be having to clean out the brushes more often than I'm putting paint on. I know he can come over and knock it out in probably an hour. It'd take me the better part of a week, and it won't be anywhere near as nice. So, of course, he may bring the granddaughter over and let her do some of it. Granddaughters, they painted it the first time, so like I said, they may come over and paint it this time too, which works for me. Gets it done. He's been converting the back porch into a bedroom and mudroom. Well, kind of a bedroom, doesn't have a closet, so a sleeping area, I guess, for the oldest granddaughter. And she wanted gray with black trim, so that's what they did. And I went back there to check it out. Like he redid the floors. They're an old type of pine. They're very thin slats. His house is like 200 years old, and sanded that all down and restained it and urethane over top of it. It's real pretty, real dark. I thought the walls were white, and he's like, "No, they're gray." Okay, well, I want to take your word for it. When I walked out into the other half that went out through the kitchen and into the mudroom, then I could see the gray color. So, anyway, that's what happens when you're colorblind. Whew, that diesel up there is stinking. Phew, man. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop right next to it. Not behind it. Come on, don't make me stop behind it. Oh. If I pull up any further, that stink pipe's going right in my window. Whew. Yuck. I like diesels. I like driving diesels. I like the strength of diesels. I don't like the smell of diesel. Well, I can't say I don't like it, but I'm not super fond of it. Not as much as I am of like nitromethane. Once I quit smoking, though, I realized how much, smoking obscures your senses. Because after I quit for a couple of months or whatever, you can come out and be like, "What is that?" And then realize, when you get out on the road, a mile ahead, there's a city bus that's diesel, stinking up the air. And what you smelled was diesel. And I had a smell of diesel. Ugh. I gotta get these windows open. Get some cross ventilation in here. Ooh. Gassing me out. Bed frames. Anyway, looks like we're at the end of today's ride, so let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around any social media, that'd be fantabulous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all.